All right, we are back at it again with some more pack openings. We are going to do Karlov, Aether Drift, Throne of Eldraine, and New Capenna. We'll get right into it. Let's see. We'll do Aether, Throne, New Capenna, and Karlov. For me, that's saving the best for last because Karlov is what I'm hunting for. Delney Streetwise Lookout. So that's the main card I'm looking for. That's why I'm saving that for last. All right, Aether Drift. I already pulled the Aether Spark, so really not much I'm looking for here. I'm just hoping to get, I don't know, some hits here or there. I think these are already in order. I only paid like $90, if that, for this box, so no real complaints. Jubaric Omnivore, Glitch Ghost Surveyor, Sport Cycle Scouter, Mag Macon Artillerist, Chitin Gravestalker, Veilheart Bike, Walking Sarcophagus, Spire Mech Cycle. What's up, Tom Bomb in the chat? Defend the Rider, Trade the Helm. I like all the sharks in this set. I don't know why they're sharks racing cars, but it's Magic, so go figure. Risen Necroregent and Caradora, Heart of Alakria. Legendary creature, human knight. When Caradora enters, you may search your library for a mount or vehicle card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. If one or more +1/+1 counters would be put on a creature or vehicle you control, that many +1/+1 counters are put on it instead. So great for vehicles and put on a creature or vehicle. Okay. So mount or vehicle, and then plus extra. Is that extra +1/+1 counters on creatures as well? Put on it instead. Okay. Got it. Grim Bobble. It's a cool looking foil. Mountain. And a vehicle. That is definitely a call to Akira. Like there's no mistaking that. That's just straight up Akira. That's hilarious. And then Pilot. I did not realize they had a straight call out to that anime. Manga, whichever. Well, it's both, but I think the manga came first for sure. All right. Throne of Eldraine. I already pulled the Great Henge, which is a almost $70 card. So again, not really searching for much here. I only have, I think, 4 or 5 packs from this box left. The cards I pulled more than made up for the cost of the box, so everything I'm pulling now is just extras. All right, let me get this in order. There you go. It's literally just flipped. Okay. We've got Wishful Merfolk, Memory Theft, Prize Griffin, So Tiny, Idyllic Grange, Rosethorn Halberd, Raging Redcap. I don't know if any of you saw or follow the Secret Lairs, but there is a goblin drop coming out from one of my favorite artists. You should check it out. It's Magic Secret Lair. Just Google it. You'll find the website. I think it drops May 18th. So maybe, well, I actually don't know the cost of what that commander deck's going to be, but it's a Goblin commander deck. If it's like crazy expensive, probably won't get it. But Tempting Witch, Trapped in the Tower, Hypnotic Sprite. I like that art. That's really cool. Counter target spell with converted mana cost 3 or less. I really like that. I'm going to scan that one. I'm sure it's not worth much of anything. I like the looks of it. Drown in the Lock. Spinning Wheel. Add 1 mana of any color. Tap target creature. That's a pretty cool card too. I'll check that out too. Anything that adds mana and has an extra ability like that, that's pretty cool for a commander deck. All right, Midnight Clock. Add a blue, 2 and a blue, put an hour counter on Midnight Clock. At the beginning of each upkeep, put an hour counter on Midnight Clock. When 12th hour counter is put on Midnight Clock, shuffle your hand and graveyard into your library, then draw 7 cards, exile Midnight Clock. I had one of those in my Doctor Who deck. I forget, it was not called, oh, actually, it may have been just straight up called Midnight Clock. I have to check on that. Prophet of the Peak. It's a foil, and then a Plains card, and a fairy, and an ad. All right, on to New Capenna. I'm not really searching for anything in this set, so we'll just see what the hits are. There are some Triumphs, if I remember correctly, so Trilands. See that? I think that goes there. Is it just yeah. The front couple cards from the front go straight to the back. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. Speakeasy Server. Revel Ruiner. Kept wanting to say reveal there. Boon of the Safety. Voice of the Vermin. Boon of the Safety, Voice of the Vermin. Interesting. Sizzling Soloist. Luxurious Libation. Love the alliteration. Disciplined Duelist. I was hoping that was foil. That'd be pretty cool. It's not the right spot for the foil, though. Shattered Seraph. Lagrella the Magpie. Then Devilish Valet. Trample, haste, alliance whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control. Double Devilish Valet's power until end of turn. For a 3, that's not bad. Trample, haste. Inspiring Overseer. Tom Sizzling Soloist looks so lame. We'll pull that card back up in a second. Take a look at it. Island. I think I have that one in foil. Ooh, I like that art. It's pretty cool. A Citizen token and an ad. Let's see. That is A Little Chat by Matt Stewart. I know a Matt Stewart. Pretty cool art. All right, let's see that Sizzling Soloist card. Where'd that go? Just playing a trombone with some very steampunky glasses. They're going to make out on that art card. They're definitely doing something very serious, or about to do something very serious, that's for sure. A flaming trombone. Yep. All right, Murs Karlov. Just searching for Delney, Streetwise Lookout. Just have pulled some good cards out of here. Not a ton, but some. But none of that matters when all I need is a singular card. Let's get this in order. All right. You may be asking why I buy a full box if I'm just trying to get one card. And that is because I just like to open packs. Plus, the card I'm looking for is like a $40 or $50 card. So, what's the fun in just buying a card? Market Watch Phantom. Alley Assailant. Gravestone Strider. Demand Answers. Tunnel Tipster. Aw, cute little mole. Deduce. Benthic Criminologist. Not on my watch. What's that? Fuss and Bother. Put a +1/+1 counter on each attacking creature you control. Create 3 1/1 color stopped or artifact creature tokens with flying. Surveil 2. Very cool. Oh, Hedge Whisperer. See, Tin Street Gossip. And then Audience with Tristani. Create a 0/1 green plant creature token, and then draw cards equal to the number of differently named creature tokens you control. See, create a 0/1 green plant creature token, then draw cards equal to the number of different... Okay, well that doesn't work. I have a lot of heir apparent creature tokens, but they all have the same name, so that would not be a great fit. Put that off to the side. And then a foil macabre, sorry, reconstruction. I always want to say macabre, it's definitely macabre. And then a swamp. That's a cool looking foil though, gotta say. Swamp. Whoa, and then the gold etched art card. Is that up? Oh yeah, look at that. It's of that card. That's pretty cool. What are the odds of that happening? All right, time to check the market prices of these rares and the other ones. I'm just curious about so we will start with the uncommons that I thought just looked cool, and then we will do the rares. So we'll start with Hypnotic Sprite and Spinning Wheel. All right, Spinning Wheel is a whopping 17 cents. So it was not expecting much, but I do like the add one. I like anything that adds mana and then does something else on top of that. Especially tapping a creature to open up maybe an attack. So, all right, and then we'll do Hypnotic Sprite. Just kind of like the art on that card. And then the counter target spell with converted mana cost 3 or less instant that's connected to it. Seems pretty cool. Looks like they reprinted this for Final Fantasy. That's pretty cool. Nope, not the right art card. 27-cent card for the showcase art. Crazy. All right, we'll do Audience with Tristani. See, that is a 18-cent. We're really working that like 17-18 cent price range right now. Next we'll do Caradora, Heart of Alakria. That is a 22-cent card. So surprisingly enough, Aether Drift currently in the lead. Let's see if either of these are any better. Devilish Valet. Ooh, 32 cents, new leader, hitting it big. It's one of those nights of pools where nothing really hits. It happens. Then we've got Midnight Clock. Let's see if there is one in so that is 39 cents. I am curious to see if it is in the Doctor Who Commander. It's in a Commander Modern Horizons 3 set, a Crimson Veil set. I'm not seeing a Doctor Who set, so it must be a similar card. So surprisingly enough, that is the big hit of the night, Midnight Clock. So, well, no huge hits, but well, I'll try again in a night or two. Till next time, check y'all later.